Let's hope I survive that. We're going to start with IXION. It's actually a game that I have on my wish list, or had on my wish list forever. Well, forever is not true, obviously, but it's been there for a bit, and I'm quite interested in seeing how it's doing. I added it last year in June. That's like forever. That's nearly the same as forever. It's more than half a year. So in game release time, that's a lot of time. I'm not sure the exact numbers of games released per day. Like, you know, globally, things that are not on itch. Because itch is a bit of a creative platform that does also do art that looks like games. So I would exclude that, but everything else, everything that's a digital platform like Steam and GOG, and then lots of self-published indie games, Humble Publishing, and Tiny Build, who do lots of publishing for indie titles. The amount of games per day announced, finished, starting into early access is just insane. And I think Valve is doing a really cool thing with the Next Fest. It's not really super curated, but there are some limits as to which games can be shown or featured on the Next Fest. So that helps people like me a lot, because it's a pre-curated list of things that are with a high chance playable and not total garbage. Oh, Prey! Prey is about missing out on stuff. I think that's half the gameplay actually for Prey. Yeah, IXION has been a while on my list. I just added another game, a Trail of Ayash, which seems to be really interesting looking. That's downloading in the background. I hope that doesn't affect the stream at all. It shouldn't, because it's the download, not the upload. And we'll have a look at IXION now. For an hour. Let's see. Timers. But yeah, I love this. It's a cool concept. It's obviously exactly what I want to do, is to look at lots of games. This has quite some settings available, so that is good. Accessibility is not yet available. I could turn off motion blur and the rest should be fine. Right? So pretty good for a demo. And let's have a look. IXION. In space. In space.
Space!
The one place where I always bring coffee. Are you enjoying Prey Deviate? I'm a really, really big fan. I haven't even finished it. The last, like, 20% or something I haven't done yet. No time. I keep getting distracted. Pretty good so far. Love that. Ooh, intro. With the warble sound. Dolos AAC European Spaceport in Norway, July 13th, 2049.
We are typing clearance for shuttle launch.
In Norway, huh?
Stanford protocol.
Clean procedures, check.
It's your future.
Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Yes. Maybe it's the only place left.
Data to inhabit.
Visualize the Proteus Tycoon structure.
PPS Tycoon to EMV share. You have clearance for final approach. EMV share. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
Bring it down. I had to lower the volume a bit.
Welcome on board, passengers.
But it's just probably just a cutscene, right? Now it's low volume again.
Shuttle EMV Sharon
Oh, it's not.
is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized.
Creepy voice.
Munchie decontamination protocol online.
Munchie?
Disembarkation authorized.
I got the munchies.
Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Well, I just arrived. That's a lot of stuff. Next discussion.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
He's munching.
I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives.
No big deal.
And Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
But dude, you're a cryonics expert, so... Ooh! Head-up display. Lots of stuff. And here we go. I'm going to place myself there that you see most of the interface. Right, no big deal, he said. There are no roads. Oh! Oh! What's going on? Something is going on. Ooh! Slow and fast, okay. And somehow this goes up and down diagonally. Weird. Look, it's people! I was wondering what was moving about down there. So they are already on this station where we arrived here. In the docking bay. Dampier. Everything has weird names in here. Like Marduk and so on. He can construct things here. Cool. Okay. Pause. The time in-game is counted in cycles. A single cycle equals 1 revolution of the station, so it's onboard timing. We have resources like iron, alloy, carbon, polymer, silicon, electronics, hydrogen, ice, food, waste, population, cryonic pods in Mr. Batista's care, which is quite scary actually, and science. Yes, he was. In the oldest written text that has been kept, right? The I forgot what it's called. The tablets they found in Uruk. They were the old. I think they are the oldest written documentation of anything. But I should focus on this here. Sector 1 is stable. Water, power, battery power, workplace safety. Oh god, I'm gonna kill people in this game. The population counter, homeless population. Right, then we've got very tiny buttons here where we can turn things around. I can also do that with Q and E. Nice, I like that. Okay. And then we have this. That's centering the view. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, this is just mouse control for... Right, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sectors on the outer ring of the station. Probably stuff in the middle as well. And we've got a whole integrity. We've got power consumption, trust in the administrator. They shouldn't. Their exterior. Nice. Planetary system map. Ooh. Earth, Mars, and so on. This is, we know this place. But, ooh, I can go further. I can send out probes to Neptune and Mars. I can also turn this around, look at Saturn, which is a very pretty planet. Well, ball of gas, but anyway. Jupiter. Oh, the sun's doing something weird. Maybe that's why we want to leave, huh? Here's Earth. What's Ushinobi? It's a supply depot. Alright. And there's an event on the moon. Abandoned base camp. Summary of intelligence collected from the abandoned base camp. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There's an average probability of finding resources. Waiting for a science ship. This is a bit like Frostpunk in space, maybe? Combined with a few other shenanigans. Cool. The Vol engine, we're not ready to test it yet. Select a stellar object or position to move to. I don't want to move it. Move it, move it. Very sublime. Dyson Sphere. I haven't played that, sadly. There's food here. Views, interior. See, I did that already. WASD goes left and right. QE, zooming. Buildings. The core element of the station to help you fulfill the population needs. Constructed. Cost resources. Need power to be active. Needs workers in the sector. Yes. There's a grid. An existing road. Rotate with R. Piles. And roads can be built and destroyed. There are transporters and mechs. Workshop needs to be linked to construction sites for the worker mechs to be able to reach them. Okay. Sectors. Later. They are independent and they are separated by a gateway. Each sector has a constructible area of 1,680 tiles, which is 56 by 30. Copious amounts of resources. That's how you unlock them. That's weird. I thought we were building this and not raiding it. Right, this is the inner circle and it shows the batteries. Battery charge. Okay, cool, let's build something. Allows for the construction of other buildings inside the Tycoon. Sending a construction mech to construction sites. And then we've got a stockpile. So what are these? These are supplies. They are just randomly stored here, so we want to connect them to the stockpile. Let's put the stockpile here next to the landing. Hey, Wolfsaw, welcome. Select a resource type. No roads connected. Oh, you pick... Oh, okay. You pick one type of resources. Let's see, the workshop. Can be opposite. And then we build a road connecting both. And then we will have another stockpile here, which is in construction. Oh, there's the mech. There. It's building the road. Yeah, the camera controls are a bit odd. Oh, I can use the right mouse button to have a less jumpy control. How's it going, Wolfsaw? We are going to check out all the games this week. Right, connect a stockpile. We should do that. Like so. Right, now this is available and can be stored up there. There's food there, we want that. I wonder if this is if this counts as a connection to the food or if it doesn't. It probably needs that. A one road tile that connects to the thing. So we're gonna sort of harvest these stockpiles. Huh? That's how it's gonna work. Okay. Interesting. These are cute. I'm not gonna build a second construction thingy workshop. So we're just gonna wait a bit. Housing. Crew quarters. A docking. We have a docking bay. Infirmary, factories. A tech lab. I'm not sure if I can afford to have a whole sector dedicated to storage. Ooh. Fleet management, mining ships, cargo ships. And then you send them out to get your things. Okay, fair enough. Electrical view. I guess we need a tech lab to research things, right? Not sure if that makes... Oh, that's big. So I don't want to block access to the next sector. I'm just going to build it here. And the workers are going to be well, close to the lab, actually. Okay. Huh. So far so good, huh? Active stockpile with the required resources. It's not connected. Oh, it's connected. In construction. We'll see. That's gonna sort itself out, I'm sure. As soon as they are available, I click on them, and then they are transported to the respective storage device. Cool. Yeah, I did not get that at first. Right, now we can store food here. For now. So, those are transport things, and the other one is the mech, the builder. Oh, that's cool. We've got polymer coming in from there. Apparently we can store all the steel there. I would very much like that. There's more polymer to get. These symbols could be bigger. These tiny ones here. As soon as they're this size, that's quite alright, but the tiny symbol is a bit too small. Especially since user interface shenanigans are important in this kind of thing. We want to store polymers there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I store the food on the other side. Food, water here, maybe. Prepares food. Right. So we could... See, these sector transfers, right? I'm not sure if I need to leave all of that open. Oh, it would fit snugly in there. Mess hall is here. And, right, then they can live next to it. They will like that. Oh, that's going to be overlapping. Okay. I wanted to build another stockpile. Or food over there. And then we have no access to these yet. Let's see, road deletion, that one. We don't need that one. Here, More steel. This probably full? No, 100 can get in there. You can get 100 steel in those. That means for all the food we would need 3 storage thingies. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of storage. It's a small stockpile, so there's that. You can build another one for steel, maybe? Or food. Oh no, this one. This one was supposed to be for food. Right, let's go faster. Meow. Cool. Notifications, none. That's good. I say that's good. Right, see now they have been busy with collecting the stuff. Yeah, the polymer one is filled up. I don't think we have any more polymers to pick up though. That's good. Oh, crew quarters next. I'm not sure how many people fit in there, but we have 85 workers who need a home, and 8 food per cycle. But doing it all with one robot is maybe too slow. But nobody died yet, so it counts as safe also. Right, we're constructing the crew quarters. Oh wait, sorry. Ah, I scrolled through the outer hull there. Yeah. Alright, you got all the names here. 15 per. That's a lot of habitation we need. There's the next one coming up. We're delivering lots of resources. And as soon as we have cleared up all the stockpiles, we can rearrange the roads a bit so that it's more efficient. I guess the stockpiling area for the future, when cargo arrives here, I'll build that here. So there are 5 workers in the refactory making food. Okay. Second crew quarters. I wonder where I get more. Oh, here, tech tree. What? Can I zoom out or? Oh, I can zoom around. Okay, so it's in rings, which fits. The first ring is unlocked. The second ring is also unlocked, is it? Upgrades. Oh. Incoming transmission. Okay. Got a call.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, And before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there's a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
But the question is, will there be cake?
And what's this event doing? This is a bit like Frostpunk, isn't it? Some crew members have no... it's still in early access. Ha! No. It's good so far. Shall I yell a bit? Oh my god! How dare they do this to me and my favorite game and stuff. It's a good first impression so far. I think it has a lot of interlocking systems that I would enjoy. Oh my god. So it's rather early. The introduction was a bit long, so I haven't seen that much, but it was a good introduction. I found it very atmospheric. Some crew members have no quarters to live in. Oh no! I'm committed to building living spaces for all present crew. Yeah, it's clearly inspired by Frostpunk. Which is okay. Which is okay. So, I'm gonna pause the game here. This is our station. We're managing that. On the bottom left, you see the different sectors. When you mouse over them, we currently only have one sector unlocked, but you unlock more, and then you can quickly jump to them, get information, and later on you're sending expeditions to, for example, the Moon and Mars, to gather resources to build the Vol engine to jump to Proxima Centauri. I think that's the plan. Portrix, welcome in, by the way. Baker, welcome in. If they keep up the patches at 1.5, it's the next No Man's Sky. What does that mean? Because if you tell me that, I think No Man's Sky is a very boring game. It's hard. Yeah, it's Frostpunk with a lot colder. True. So that's basically the scope of it. You have got lots of research to do, and you manage each sector one after the other at first, I think. In sense of redeeming. Ah, I see. Positive. Good. See, for me, the last 12 patches to No Man's Sky didn't change my initial problem with it. So if I read that, it's like, yeah, okay, that's sad. But I know what you mean. Yeah. I guess No Man's Sky is just not for me. I never got along with the game. So. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see, we're gonna delete some roads here. Because we don't need them anymore. Let's advance the game again. We have 2 science points now. It's locked for the demo, I see. But we can research an airlock, for example. Or upgrades for the... Oh, upgrades are expensive, look at that. So you have different types of ships that you can build. This is our docking bay. We could construct a mining ship for resource extraction, a cargo ship to transport resources from other places, which is different to mining them. And then there's the science ship. I guess that will also generate science points, which are a resource. Workplace safety is a stat that you need to take care of. And I committed to building homes, so let's do that first. Housing. Let's see. Apparently I chose bad placement here. It's gonna look very what's the word? Organic, I think is what people say. Let's see, we need to connect it. Right. And build another home here. I'm not sure if that fits. Oh yeah, it would. I just need to build the roads like this. Right. The camera controls are a bit weird. I'm not really getting along with them. But you can use the mouse to sort of zoom around. But it turns with the ring, right? You can see it here. It turns with the ring, but as soon as you zoom in, it does something odd. I'm not sure. It's because it's probably centered at this ring, right? This is where the camera is situated, and if you turn it, it does weird things. So I'm gonna let it be at this zoom stage here. But that's probably just something I need to get used to. There's an event here. Impending crisis due to influx of hungry crew. Refectories can be used to distribute food and make provisions. Yes. I mean, I already did that. So that's good. Yeah, it's a Halo kind of thing. It's a bit different in design, and it's much smaller. But yeah, mini Halo is not connected, but we're working on it. Yeah, incoming transmission.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council Member Henry Bargeville.
That is super interesting. Put him through.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even so, they are a small organization. The Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
It's 2049. You never know what happens in the future, right? There's some story that we are not aware of, since probably because this is the demo. There seems to be a long list of fancy words being used to make things seem a bit more exotic than they really are. I'm not sure if that's really necessary. Like, it's a Marduk Council, and then there's the Dolos and lots of abbreviations, and the Tycoon and the Eden with 2D. It's not a biggie, but for me it always seems a bit like trying too hard to do something that is easier to achieve in a different, maybe also easier way. But yeah, that's just design philosophy that you need to decide on, and you know, yeah, some of it is cool, not all of it.
Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
I didn't understand what he said there. Anyway, so yes and no. It's a subjective thing. It's not really a big deal. So infirmary doesn't fit in there. Fits snugly in there though. They are making 10 food for up to 100 crew every half cycle. Well, that's a lot. Construct a cargo and science ship, feed the crew, provide enough housing. Oh yeah, we need to build one more home. Well, they live there, so they are the initial crew. Let's pick that up, and also the food. But yeah, so far it's very sciencey and very thematic. It's a builder management game, and I think the exploration layers out here in the solar system are a bit more extensive than they were in Frostpunk. In Frostpunk, it was very focused on that one place you were at, and then you had some adventures outside. I think it's a bit different here. I'm not sure if it's as much outside as it is on the ship, and I don't even know if we are actually making the Vol engine test jump to then play in that wherever we arrive, right, in that new place. I'm not sure about that, but this has a vast amount of potential for what I would now call, with you know, inverted commas, Frostpunk in space with a bonus. This is Tim Curry's Nightmare Manifest in space. The only thing that counts in space, right, is money cash. It does make a good first impression. I would agree, absolutely. User interface needs a bit of a brush up, but that's no problem. Most of it works already. I see everything I want about resources and current state of things up here. The super important stuff, and then the next important stuff is here. Got my construction. Just the actual on-screen, these here, they are too small. Camera controls could, I don't know, maybe be different, but that seems alright. That seems alright. I kind of want to research something, but we're not generating much extra crew quarters. So we have this all already unlocked, but we could improve them with the research we're doing. That's what happens in the demo. I guess that's going to be a bit different in the main game, in the full release, right? But this is the research. The little dots indicate the number of possible upgrades per category. So that's neat. Some of the buildings and ships look very samey. I'm not sure if you can change that. I would be okay with that, I guess. Because it's easy to go for a comic look too fast. Like if you zoom in, you've got your little transport machines, and then you've got your crew quarters where there are actual people standing around. This is really good, right? The detail is really nice. It's not often that you zoom in that much to check out your place, but I think it's cool if you can. And there's a lot of detail, lots of moving parts here, these signs, things, doing stuff. It's neat, it really is. So let's remove that. We nearly collected all the steel, but since... oh yeah, where's the construction robot at the moment? Where's our little mech? He has built the infirmary. So. Oh, these are not connected. Oh, big issue. I didn't even see it. There was a connection missing. I was not aware of the problem here. There you go. That's today's playlist, tomorrow's playlist, the day after tomorrow's playlist. It's for the whole week. I put all the demos I wanted to check out in the list, and then I sorted them by the Steam ID number, so they are basically randomized. Which was a very neat solution for my issue, because I couldn't figure out what the hell to stream today, and not tomorrow, so that sorted it for me. It might be weird mixes, but I think that's quite good. Actually. So, the second steel stockpile is nearly finished. Let's fast forward. So we committed to the housing issue and we put everybody in a home, which is good. Now we're going to build some ships. Let's go slower. So, steel stockpile is there. This can be transported and we have the space available then for construction. Meanwhile, the cargo ship. 10 polymer. We have 100. That's good. That's going to take place in the docking bay. Ah, this is the storage indication. That's neat. I like that. The little squares here. I'm a fan of that. So some parts of the user interface are really nice. I also think that the mouse over for the resources is really good. It's per sector, per station, per cycle sorted in one little window. Yeah, that's so neat. It's nearly too neat. Squeaky clean. Lost in Fantaland. Yeah, I found the name a bit odd, but oh, there's the cargo ship. Oh, let's go. Hello. Can we see it outside? It should have popped out here somewhere. Oh, wait. Come out. So you can also turn around and get an outside view of the station. So that's really good. I like that. It's very, you know, atmospheric. Big fan of that. Let's see. Is our cargo ship now on this interface? We've got a fleet management button. Where's the Rochemore? Oh, ship renaming is a feature I want, but it's not crucial. Configure the cargo ship to retrieve food. We did that. That was easy. And now it's flying to the Urshanabi, which is here. The supply depot. And our little ship is flying to and fro. It would be super cool to see it arriving in this screen. I'm not sure if that's a planned feature. I just would really like it. Yeah, I would be okay if it's only on this screen here. I would be okay with that, but it would be super nice to see them approach the station here. Yeah. But that's a bonus, right? That's a bonus. Whoops. I was in Sector 2. It was just a fantasy. Right, so now we have food and steel stockpiled here. And we want to put steel there. Our food stockpile can still take 8 more. Well, if I research anything, it's better better food storage. Since the medium storage is probably locked. Vertical parking. Collapsible frames. Here, more resources. 150. Oh, there's the medium one. Technology tier 1. I think we have that. Yeah, okay. That would be good. Now they are transporting steel from these stockpiles here to the actual storage. What absolutely works for me And that's part of the reason why I like this first impression so much. You start really quick to think about the place that you're in, that you're building on a ring, and that you have a docking bay, and there are resources coming out of that, and they're going elsewhere in the station. And then, you know, the spatial part of this is very important, I think. And it's working for me. It's really, it's really good. Sometimes games give you a canvas, and then you think, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put stuff somewhere. And here, because you have this limitation by the ring structure, you can sort of have an easier time because you just go into two directions. Sort of. I don't know. It feels good to plan like this, I think. Oh, what can the workshop store? It's an industry specialized work. Okay. Do we need a secondary factory? I don't think so. No, we're good. I have not needed the tutorials much yet. You've got quick buttons for the exterior views. Conversion. Oh, that's a good list. Some resources can be converted. Iron to alloy, carbon to polymer, silicon to electronics, hydrogen to power, ice to water, and waste can be recycled into various of the aforementioned. Exploration and harvesting. Exploration gives you science points. I did assume that. Losing ship members will make events slow, of course. Semi-automated fleet. Varying priorities. Ah, nice, yeah. See? Some of the user interface ideas are really smart. Like, no color was necessary to indicate 3 different priorities. There wasn't even a number required. And I would say it's 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I understood that correctly. Two, 3. Yeah. It's very intuitive. I like it. This screen is also very sorted. Let's build what's the timer? 9 minutes. Let's build another ship. A science ship. So we can figure out what the explorations are about. But I think I have already seen enough. This is very much staying on my wish list. It was there since last year in June. That's when I stumbled upon this. And I think I want to play it. I'm pretty sure I want to play it. Can always play Frostpunk again, but you know. Let's see. We want more stockpile. Oh, that doesn't fit. Oh. So I have to delete this bit of road to fit 2 of them next to one another. Okay, that's alright. We can extend the storage just this way. That's okay. Yeah. Build that road. And then delete this bit. So yeah, you can make things very neat indeed. Right? Yeah, there are lots of games on that next fest that I want to check out. Obviously, not everything will be exactly what I'm looking for or exactly what you guys are looking for, but I think with roughly 60 games I picked, we will have a good look at lots of different genres, and you are most invited to suggest demos that you think are worth checking out. I can't guarantee that I will look at them because the timetable is limited. But yeah, I'm very committed to this week. I just nearly forgot about it. Right, so we have steel, polymer, and then we want to store... let's see. Oh, we can make a secondary food storage here. We can do that. That's okay. Oh, where's our construction dude? He's here, constructing the thing. Okay. Can I prioritize the construction? Building deletion, road deletion. No, not yet. But there are more tabs later for building in the technology. Oh no, that's something different. Population management, resource management, data listening system. Okay. Oh, we have the science ship, right? Science? Oh, it's not here. It's extra. Cargo and mining is on the fleet management, and science ships, the Montessori, is a crew 5. They all have names, which is cool. Standing by. Autonomy 10 turns. So now we can send it. Oh, look at that.
Power supply overloaded.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering how the hell I'm supposed to get power.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded.
Oh no.
Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
I haven't seen a solar panel. Except for here. Factories. Health, food, structure. Housing, construction. There's no solar panel. You see my issue? The manual power switch. It's good that we have a crisis now because we want to know how that works. Crew members are being overworked. Oh no. More staff. Deactivate buildings. Well, they aren't active yet anyway.
Power restored.
One stockpile too many. Right, let's leave it like this. Go back outside. And send the science ship. Healthy competition. To the moon, where there's an abandoned base. There's our science ship. So.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Cool. There's an abandoned base on the moon, and it's out of commission, and we could restore power. Exploit the security vulnerability. Dismantle it. Confidential scientific data. By hacking. It belongs to the UN. We are apparently an independent contractor or something. Exploit the security. Get hacking. Ooh, power grid button. Power grid view. Let's go inside. Ah, that's the power grid view. Okay. I wonder if the external view is where I build the... Yes. Okay, exterior construction. It seems locked. But solar panels obviously need to be outside, right? We can't do anything with them inside.
A science ship team has completed a task.
But apparently I can't do that. I'm not sure why. But that doesn't matter. In the full game, I'm sure that will work somehow, and you will learn about that. IXION. Really good first impression.